guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Firstly, on Erling Haaland. The club right now are slowly but surely becoming very confident about his signing. Right now, he will communicate very soon whether or not he'll be leaving Borussia Dortmund this summer or not. And if he is right now, Manchester City and Barcelona are the two clubs leading the race for his signing. And Real Madrid apparently are going to be dropping out of that race. We're going to talk about that. Some big news. Secondly, Adama Traore is being rumored to come in to replace Ousmane Dembele. He'll be available for around 20 million euros from a Barcelona player, currently Spanish. The club like him. But then again, firstly, they have to get rid of Ousmane Dembele, who of course will not be renewing his contract at Barcelona. The club right now are very mad at him and want to resolve his future as soon as possible. Alongside Sergi Roberto, we're going to restart contract with no talks with him. Right now, the club are offering around 40% wage reduction, but Roberto's not really, in favor of that. And Ronald Araujo, though, he is the priority for Barcelona. Right now, he's earning around 1 million euros per year at the club. Absolutely ridiculous. The club want to improve that contract and reward him for his performances over the past few months. And lastly, the club are also looking at bringing in a new left back on loan this month. We have a list of 5 players who could come in on loan this month in the left back position for the rest of the season, and that list is going to be absolutely huge, so stay tuned for that. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 300 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first player, like in every single video that we always talk about, it's Erling Haaland. We do have some huge news about him. Firstly, coming in from Deportivo, they've come out saying that given the urgency and pressure from Borussia Dortmund, Erling Haaland confirmed that he will announce shortly if he will leave Borussia Dortmund this summer or not. They're about to convince him will accelerate with Barcelona in the race alongside PSG, Manchester United, and Manchester City, but not Real Madrid. In private, Juan Laporta conveys the utmost confidence in having the resources to sign Erling Haaland, and Messi's void will be filled on the sporting and commercial level. It will multiply the power of attracting sponsorships as well. And of course, Laporta and Raiola, they keep on talking and they have a very strong relationship, but Real Madrid will not enter the race for Erling Haaland. They are entirely focused on the signing of Kylian Mbappe and already have many forwards in their current squad. And in addition, Raiola does not have the same relationship with Florentino Perez as he does with Juan Laporta. So according to Catalan media, Real Madrid are out of the race to sign Erling Haaland this summer, and also Fabrizio Romano kind of backed that statement as well. He came out saying that Erling Haaland will soon start serious talks with clubs that are interested in him. Many factors will be influencing his next moves. Barcelona and Man City want him badly, and those two right now are leading the race. Real Madrid want both Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, but they are not sure if they can do both. Without a doubt, Kylian Mbappe is a priority over Erling Haaland. Ooh, I'm speechless. Of course, I've been telling you guys this for weeks. Mbappe is Madrid's number 1, not Erling Haaland. For Barcelona, number 1, cream of the crop, the cherry on top of the cake, is Erling Haaland alongside with Man City as well. And now we're hearing reports that Real Madrid will not be going all in and fully pursuing Erling Haaland anymore. Now, the sporting director of Borussia Dortmund, Mark Zorg, came out talking about Erling Haaland as well. He came out saying that Haaland's comments after the match surprised us a bit. Currently, there is no deadline and there have not been any talks recently, but it is clear, understandably and only professionally, that we want to have to hold talks with him at some point or another to understand the future. So here's where we're at. Erling Haaland is going to communicate to Borussia Dortmund very soon if he will leave Borussia Dortmund this summer or not. And then afterwards, when that rumor starts to leak out, he's then going to sit down with all the big clubs that want him: PSG, United, City, Barcelona, even Real Madrid, and then make up his mind. I tell you what, I'm thinking right now it's just Barcelona and Man City. I think United have Ronaldo, they have all these other players, Bruno Fernandes, that they like, over Erling Haaland. Of course, Oli, who was, Norwegian, the former coach, he's gone now as well. I think PSG, they already have their hands full with Neymar, and of course, they want to try to keep Mbappe as well. I think right now, the only two big clubs that are desperate and doing everything they can to sign Erling Haaland is Barcelona and Man City as well. And of course, Man City, Erling Haaland's father used to play for Man City, so there is a connection there a little bit. But we have the Raiola Laporta connection. We'll wait and see. But I'm telling you, I'm getting a bit confident now, because with Real Madrid dropping out, that's pretty much our only big threat in my opinion, because we all know that Erling Haaland wants to play in Spain over the Premier League. And I feel like, Juan Laporta and Raiola, the connection, it could, bring it together. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Once we get the announcement about him officially leaving Borussia Dortmund this summer from the media, of course, Dortmund will release an official statement, and then the real push will begin. But again, Barcelona are desperate, and I mean desperate, to make Erling Haaland a Barcelona player this summer. Now, with Erling Haaland being the priority for the summer, Xavi is still requesting for a new forward signing this month, and that man could be Adama Traore. Sport came out saying that Adama Traore could come in to replace Dembele at Barcelona. The player wants to make his return to Catalonia. His agent Jorge Mendes has been talking with the club now for weeks, and he would cost around 20 million euros to bring in this month. Now, for Adama to be a replacement for Ousmane Dembele, I mean, if the club do it, they do it. I personally wouldn't do it. I think Adama in the final third is absolutely dreadful. I feel like he got only like 2 goals last year in general. I think Adama, great pace, great dribbling, can defend well, but finishing for me in like final third, for me, he's just absolutely dreadful. But as a replacement for Ousmane Dembele this month, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I would take it if I was offered it. 20 million euros doesn't seem that bad for him as well. But of course, the most important thing first, we have to get rid of Ousmane Dembele this month first, which of course is going to be very, very difficult. But right now in the media, they are saying that Adama Traore could come in this month to replace Ousmane Dembele. Now, along with a forward this month, the club are also looking for reinforcements in the defense as well. And apparently, they're looking at a left back on loan this month. Ronald Araujo came out saying that Barcelona are tracking the left back market in case there's a possibility of bringing someone on loan until the end of the season. Now, I put Mingueza in this picture because I'm sitting there wondering if, a fullback is going to come in, there has to be someone who is going to be going out. It could be Dest, it could be Mingueza, 100% won't be Jordi Alba. But like all of a sudden now we're looking for a left back on loan, and then Romero said it's going to be a left back on loan for this season. No buy options, a simple loan, come in for 6 months and then leave in the summer. So I mean, I was sitting there thinking, what are the names, right? And then Romero released the name of 5 players that 2 of them Barcelona are looking at, and I have that list for you. The 5 left backs are Pedraza from Villarreal, Tagliafico from Ajax, Guerreiro from Dortmund, Alex Telles from Manchester United, and Alexandro from Juventus. Apparently, of these 5 left backs, Barcelona are looking at 2 to bring. Well, 2 of them they're like really focused on, and one of them will come in, of course, this month. Now, straight in the comments, let me know, who would you pick from this list? For me personally, I like Guerreiro, I like Telles as well. 100% who I don't want is Alexandro and Pedraza. They've been dreadful this season. I would take Tagliafico, but he would not be my priority. I really like Guerreiro. He's been, touted out for Barcelona for years now. We've been wanting him, and he's been linked with us for years. I think Telles is a great player. He's a great crosser. He goes up and down the pitch as well. Not getting game time at Manchester United. But the question is, which one of these players are going to come in on loan for the rest of the season with no buy options, just come in for 6 months and play? Probably it's going to be Pedraza or Alexandro. Of course, Tagliafico wants, a firm club, where it was a firm club as well. Telles does not want to leave Manchester United as well. And we'll wait and see what happens. But apparently right now, Barcelona are looking at the left back market for a possible loan for the rest of the season. But again, only the deal makes sense for Barcelona. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, again, like every single video, it's Sergino Dest. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Sergino Dest maintains the will of fighting for a place at Barcelona, but he doesn't rule out leaving around the end of the window if the situation does not change. Xavi leaving out the squad against Real Madrid didn't go down well with him. I think we could not be letting go of Dest. Maybe these are reasons why we're looking for a left back in the market. I think we should look at a left back regardless, but I just wouldn't let Dest leave this window for a loan, right? I think if the offer comes in 30 million plus, of course I would sit down and consider it. But just a simple loan with a buy option, I feel like what's the point? We only have 2 fullbacks again, Dani Alves and Jordi Alba. That's it. And Dest can comply with both sides. He can play right back, he can play left back as well. But I don't know why Xavi has this thing with Dest that he just doesn't like him whatsoever. He gave him a few chances near the beginning of his tenure. He played crap, and to be honest, I'll hold my hand up, he was absolutely dreadful. But now he won't be given a second chance. I mean, we'll wait and see with Dest. It's going to be, going to the end of this window 100%, but he could leave near the end of the month. We'll have to wait and see, but as of right now, his future is still unclear, but he wants to stay at Barcelona and fight for his place. If that situation does change, he will be looking for a move out of Barcelona. Now, the next player who's been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours is Ricky Puig. I have not talked about Ricky Puig in a transfer video in such a long time, but he's back. Sport have come out saying that Getafe are interested in signing, not a loan, an actual signing, Ricky Puig. But however, the midfielder only dreams of succeeding at Barcelona. I've said this on Twitter a bunch of times, I'll say it now on video. Ricky Puig for me should be staying until the end of the season. If he does not play, I would sell him, loan him out in the summer. This guy cannot be staying here and just sitting on the bench week in, week out, year on year. But he makes like 60K a week. He makes nothing. He gets along well with the players. He's like best friends with PK and Busquets and Roberto and Jordi Alba, all the veterans in the teams. He's very, very close with them. He goes play golf with them, hangs out at their house. So I feel like he could be like a big head in the dressing room, but 100% he does not want to leave. He wants to succeed at Barcelona, but the problem is he never gets a chance. And when he does get a chance, he doesn't go for a consistent run. Just come in for one game, then you drop back down to the bench. So we'll wait and see with Ricky, but this is my stance on him. He stays for the rest of the season, but if he does not play a considerable amount of minutes from now to the end of the season, I'm done. Loan him out, sell him. I don't care in the summer. But right now, Ricky Puig is not considering leaving Barcelona in any way, shape, or form. And the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is give you guys some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Well, firstly, it's not really a renewal because, we already know he's not going to renew, but future update on Ousmane Dembele. We have some huge news. Firstly, only coming in from having Gil from AES, very, very close to Xavi. Remember that. He came out saying that everything indicates that the El Clasico was Ousmane Dembele's last match for Barcelona. His departure from the club, either in a friendly way or not, seems like a matter of days, if not hours. So, apparently the club right now are working 24 hours to get rid of Ousmane Dembele right now, whether it's a termination of contract, selling him, freezing him out for the rest of the season, wherever they may be, and hopefully they will get it done as soon as possible. He also came out saying that Xavi is very disappointed with Ousmane Dembele. He feels betrayed and directly accused the agent of hindering the renewal talks. He doesn't consider leaving Ousmane Dembele in the stands for 6 months, but believes that selling him right now is the best solution. So again, Xavi is still not a fan of freezing out Ousmane Dembele for the rest of the season, but he is in favor of selling him this month and of course getting his wages off the wage bill. Xavi does not want to send Ousmane Dembele to the stands and rather favor of seeking for an exit this month for 2 reasons. Number 1, it will free up the salary space and Barcelona can sign another player, and 2, Dembele will face a hostile crowd at the Camp Nou. So if you play Dembele at the Camp Nou after officially he will not renew his contract, the Camp Nou stadium, the Culés there are gonna absolutely kill him. And to be honest, I kind of want to see that just to see what would happen. It'd be quite funny in my opinion. But again, Xavi's not in favor of sending him to the stand, but he's not on a play him at the Camp Nou. Wants to free up that space. Yada yada yada. Basically, a summary on Dembele, the club want to do something with him right now. They want to either terminate his contract, send him to the stands, sell him, and hopefully, this is what I tweeted yesterday, they release an official statement about Ousmane Dembele saying, look, Dembele won't renew his contract, he's not going to play for the rest of the season, he's going to leave in the summer for free, or say that, oh, we want to sell him, he does not want to leave. I am praying that the club release an official statement about this. And finally, Marca came out saying that Barcelona executives and coaches are fed up with Ousmane Dembele and his agent. If the player does not take a step forward soon, Barcelona will consider negotiations broken to their impossible demands and will study possibly making drastic decisions as soon as possible. I'd give this about a week. I don't think he'll play on Thursday. If he's not on the squad list for Thursday, it's going to be a huge indication, but we'll wait and see. I think, that press conference as well for Xavi on Wednesday will be huge. The club want to make a final decision about Dembele before the end of this month 100%, whether they sell him, send him to the stands, whatever they may do. And like I already said, I hope the club will release an official statement about this. We'll wait and see, but again, Barcelona are absolutely fed up with Ousmane Dembele and want to solve his future very, very soon. The next contract renewal update is on the contract renewal of Sergi Roberto, firstly coming in from Mateo Morito from Sky Sports. He's come out saying in the next few days there will be a meeting between Barcelona and Sergi Roberto's agent. It is expected to be taking place literally today. The two parties are distanced on the financial aspect of his contract. So apparently Roberto does not want to take a huge salary reduction. Barcelona right now are offering around 40%, and Rakhwan actually came out saying that, so I'm going to go to this next step. Rakhwan came out saying negotiations are about to resume for Sergio Roberto's contract renewal. The meeting will be taking place in the coming days, i.e. starting today. Conditions could vary, but so far an extension until June 2024 with a 40% salary reduction has been proposed by Barcelona, and apparently Roberto is not too much in favor of that. This is going to take time, of course. We came to an agreement last time, and now we're going to try again. For me, I would not offer Roberto more than 100,000 euros a week. If we're offering more than that, that is an absolute disgrace. I don't care if Xavi wants him or not. He's not that type of player. He's a player who can come in here and there, off the bench, start some games, basically a squad player. he should not be getting a full starter first team contract, if you know what I mean. And apparently he wants that. But right now, Roberto is not talking to any other club in the world because no one wants him. Either he stays at Barcelona or he can go play for Getafe next season. So it's up to him. The club are going to be very, very firm. I can tell you that 40% wage reduction or else you can get out the door. It's going to be up to Roberto. Will he stay at his boyhood club where he's the third captain, or will he leave for more money? So we'll wait and see what he decides. But again, meetings will be taking place over the next few days. And the final contract renewal update is the man who is the absolute priority of the club, and that is the contract renewal of Ronald Araujo. It's coming in from AES, and they've come out saying that Araujo's current salary does not even reach 1 million euros per year. Right now he earns 900,000 euros per year. Oh my freaking god. Araujo's contract renewal will be addressed in the coming days. He is a priority for Barcelona, but he hopes that the club appreciate his commitment and his performances as well. Dude, give him the freaking money. My god, you have Ousmane Dembele asking for 700,000 euros per week, and Araujo makes that pretty much in a year. My freaking god. I would take a bullet for Araujo. I wouldn't take one for Ousmane Dembele, and that mercenary is asking for 700,000 euros per week. He makes that per year. Absolutely ridiculous. The thing with Araujo is very, very simple. Like I've always said, give him the good contract, he will sign it 100%. If you give me a crap contract at first, he's gonna be sitting there thinking, wow, the club don't value me. I'm out here, taking a bullet for this club, playing with the 5 broken fingers, and they don't want to give me any money. Then he's gonna start getting thoughts in his head. We have to give him a strong and firm first offer to renew his contract, or else he will have second thoughts. We'll wait and see what the club do, but again, Araujo is a priority for contract renewals at Barcelona. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly about Erling Haaland coming to Barcelona. Are you starting to get confident like I am or not? Secondly, on Adama Traore coming in as that Ousmane Dembele replacement this month. Would you do it this month or wait for maybe in the summer for a better replacement? And lastly, about those lists of left backs who could come in on loan this month. Who would you pick to come into Barcelona and help us in that left back position? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.